Here's the replay, Joe. Smaller size set wave, but look at the aggressiveness on the opening maneuver. That thing was huge. I actually think from that perspective, judges can actually appreciate it a bit more. The rotation was perfect and then went to town on the wall. Beautiful layback, just hands behind his back, and look at how strong this kid is now. He was a boy a few years ago. Now he's a man, Joe. He's got that body complexion where it just suits this wave, and boy, is he going to get a great score to start this thing off. I mean, just based off of the quality of waves today, I can see this up in the 9-point range just based off of this one maneuver. Look at the height, the aggression, and as you said, landed with the lip line on top of it.
That was my favorite part about that alley-oop. Some surfers can do these without much projection of a section. They're so good at that rotation, but that lip sent him to the heavens.
Look at the height that his tail had. The hang time, it was a full rotation, landed on the lip line and came down with that.
In the remaining 2 minutes, it's in. It's a 5.57. Silva here needs a 5.17. Under the lip hook, hollow section. Great vertical for the Brazilian. There's that sweep again. Building that rhythm through the wall. Just a 5.17 needed for the lead. Straight back. Wall's really opening up beautifully towards the tail end and reaches for the backhand float. I think we've got another lead change.
I think you're completely right. Just over 90 seconds to go, Joe, and what a back and forth heat right in the last 5 minutes. Great recognition from Silva.
Right inside of her. She'll be staring right into Steph's eyes to see if she really has intent to catch this wave. And she does. Stephanie Gilmore. Nice little drainer from the outside. Quick snapping turn there. If you want to surf better, study what Stephanie Gilmore does. Watch her arms. Watch her midsection. Watch every movement. Because in terms of style, technique, not a lot of people in the history of this sport do it better than Steph. Solid finish there. She's looking for a 6.58.
She is an Olympian. She unfortunately bowed out of the competition in Tokyo. Lost to Amuro Suzuki, and maybe that kind of rekindling her fire as we see Malia up and riding.
Big start there. Solid combination. When these surfers take off on waves that look a little bit small on the outside, what they hope for is that the wave grows down the line. Surf turkeys call it a grower.
I love the way this wave is lining up through that midsection. You can see how it runs off a little bit away from her small little tag, Chris, and it is going to be a big ending maneuver. Malia Manuel needed something big. A 6.72 required on that first wave, kick out in front of Sally Fitzgibbons and regain priority, but this is going to be the Australians' answer back. The Olympian is up and riding. Sally
Fitz now driving down the line. She is super consistent, rarely makes mistakes. Throws the tail there. Malia Manuel has a front row seat to the Sally show right now. She just sees spray flying out the back of this wave. Sally's got a good inside racetrack here. Strong finish for Sally. That was a great exchange. That was just wave for wave, punch for punch. Both surfers activating on all powers.
Silva will roll in on this next opportunity. Drills the first turn. So much speed. Hacks it. Third maneuver, he'll carve back into the power source. Such a lively backhand approach. Now he's slamming on the brakes. He wants more of the lip here. Searing cut back. He's looking to better a 6.93. Power hack again. Absolutely flying. Solid snap to slide once again. Not a single fall for Deivid Silva. Third wave ridden in this final.
Yeah, his confidence must be through the roof right now, Joe. All 3 waves, he ridden from start to finish.
13:25 left in the final, and Malia Manuel needs an 8.83. Here she goes. The Hawaiian loves a good vertical section. 2 of those out of the way. Why not a third? Moving quickly from snap to snap, staying incredibly vertical. And now starting to throw down those cutbacks. using that priority for this wave. And a very consistent lip to hit. And throwing a lot of verticals, and she'll stay on her feet for a finish on the closeout. Will it be another runaround?
Feel their team's winning.
Exactly. As we go into a rotation for Jack Robinson, he will get the air reverse. Draws the layback. And now back off the lip again. Robinson hunting a 7.37 here. Got a quick check to look at the sets with the downtime. Off the bottom, there's the wrap. Looking for a solid end section maneuver. He'll ride away. Oh, you're seeing one of the all-time greats on a point break, firing at Barra de la Cruz, 7-time world champ. Lights up the first section with rail, that DHT. 2 carves to start. Incredibly glassy and a perfect size for the sandbank here at Barra de la Cruz. Keeping a steady pace, nothing out of the park just yet. But just steady carve work. There's a clean snap for Gilmore. Needs a 5.87 for the lead. This end section giving her a bit more. A hard finish, and she keeps her board on top of the water. Maybe in a beach break, you'd see that number pretty inflated. As we go into the pit with Jack Robinson. Bravo flies out of the barrel into a big vertical snap. Wraps it, now paces his way on this soft shoulder. Definitely famous for being one of the best tube riders in the world. Whether it's a Tahiti pipeline, a right-hand point break, the box. He got to show it off on the takeoff here. Nice clean carve, just wants to stay on his feet. Jack Robinson looking to finish. And nice solid end section move. And that was probably the loudest we've heard Robinson yell after an amazing wave. He is in sync. He's doing different things every time he stands up. He's given us alley-oops, and definitely one of the best barrels we've seen while we've been here.